Today we have another box of things to open. So today I actually have 4 cubes showing up. This is pretty exciting. So I'm just gonna take them out and look at them one at a time. I'll start with this one because it's the only one that isn't a cube. See if I can open this without ruining the packaging. Alright, so this is a Pyraminx. I've never had one before, and I'm surprised at how big it is. Wow. So there's a bit of stickiness on it from some sort of packing sticker or something. Let's see how it moves. Ooh. It moves pretty nicely. You can hear a spring. And I know these, well, corners are pretty much useless in the solving of it. It still looks cool. Ooh. Very nice. So I've never even gotten a chance to play with a Pyraminx, but I'm told they're relatively easy. And well, I'm not gonna mix it up a whole lot right now. Let's see if I can do something several times, if it'll come back. That's interesting. So the pieces are kind of flimsy. Look at that. I don't want them to fall out, but like I said, I haven't played with one before, so I don't know how they're supposed to move, but it's very greasy inside, as every puzzle I get seems to be, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Just prefer my puzzles not to be greasy. Alright, so I'm gonna play with this one a bit, see what it's like. Moving on, we have this, which is the Mo You Crazy Yi Lang Magic Cube Choco Rocco, generic name for cube. Now this one I got after, I ordered after I got the Fisher Cube because it's similar, but apparently much more challenging. We'll see. I know the packaging is much more challenging. Alright, here we go. Apparently it's a 3x3 mod, and I can see, but it's, ooh, okay, this is definitely not how I expected it to move. And it's greasy inside as well. I think I just need to wash all my cubes. Okay, so this is very interesting. Let's see if I can do a center swap. Okay, wow. I've already mixed up the centers. Not how they're supposed to be, apparently. There we go. Huh. So this is very interesting indeed. That's the checkerboard pattern. Doesn't exactly look like it. That's because it cuts the same way a Fisher Cube does. Well, obviously not throughout the whole cube, but yeah, that one's interesting as well. Now this one is much smaller than I expected, but it is a Floppy Cube. Now I had a Floppy Cube years ago, and it was one of the cheap knockoff ones that bent in the middle, and it broke. And I actually showed it in my 2012 Rubik's Cube collection video, but at that point it was already broken, and so it was glued together. I ended up gluing all the pieces together, and I just showed it like this, like holding it without, and I described how it moved without actually showing it.
Basically, if you turn it like that, these pieces will end up like that.
Hopefully this time it'll be much better explained. And this one moves, wow, unlike previous Floppy Cubes are able to, so that's very cool. Wow, okay, this should be really fun. So that's a fully functional Floppy Cube, which I have not seen before, so that's very cool. Alright, I'm gonna have to definitely mess around with this, see how it works. It's the Z has a Z on it. Not sure why, but maybe that's the company. Play Me, that's what it says on the box. And lastly, this one is just labeled Hello Cube. Probably no relation to Hello Nurse. I'd be surprised if there were. Now this one I'm pretty excited because I've seen similar things, but specifically I've never seen this before. Now this, it's a very interesting texture. It has this directional texture on it. Now this is a 2x2, similar to a Mirror Blocks or Bump Cube, but it is completely about the shape, and it's not styled like a normal Mirror Block or Bump Cube. And also very greasy inside. I noticed the Floppy Cube wasn't, because it has stickers on the inside, so that's nice. This one I was very intrigued to see its moves. Wow. Oh. Let's see, I should not have started messing around with it. There we go. So this is gonna be really cool to mess around with. So yeah, I will play around with all these and get back to you. So it's been a couple days and I've been having a lot of fun with these. I will say, out of these four that you can't really see, this one was by far the one I had the most fun with. And I noticed that I had, because it's very similar to the Fisher Cube, but it's even more, messed up in shape. That I think it's because it's the 3x3 mods. It's the easiest to solve, or not easiest, but it's the one I know the best, and it's, I don't know, it's a different take on something I already knew. Now, not saying that the other ones aren't fun, but I will say about the 2x2, which I made into this funky pattern that I saw on the Amazon page where I got it. Now, fix it back. That, well, this is fun. The novelty of it wears out very fast because, like, this is the most that you can really do with it. I mean, you can solve it and everything, but you can scramble and solve it, but like I said, the novelty wears out fast, but it's still a fun thing to have. Play with every once in a while. Now, I had a lot of fun with the Floppy Cube, which you can see I have messed up at the moment. Let's see if I can put it back. The last Floppy Cube I had was like the really basic knockoff version, and so being able to, there's alternating colors and everything, and being able to swap pieces around like this, makes it very fun. The Pyraminx was fun. I figured out a couple moves, but I had to look up how to solve it. It moves pretty well. It has this clicking mechanism that really helps it. You can see a little bit of the bead right there that helps it. Every once in a while something like this can happen, where two layers are starting to move and the middle piece sort of gets loose. It doesn't fall out or anything, but it does get a bit loose, and that can get a bit crazy when you get to here. But overall it's pretty fun. If I ever do, like master it, that'll be nice to have. But yeah, so overall I give this one A, this one B, C, C. And I think now, except for this one, because I don't know it perfectly well, I'll do a solve of these three. Ready, and go.
Better sounds no one's ever heard. I wish I had a better voice to sing some better words. I wish I found some chords in an order that was new. I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sang.
So I should say that was a horrible time for me. That was like 5 times as slow as I usually am. I don't know what was up with that. Even with this, I'm usually faster than that. But Sorry about it. And anyway, those are the puzzles this month, I guess. I'll be back next month with some new puzzles. You know, probably one, but maybe multiple. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, they're not even, can't even see them. Have them displayed and everything. You can even see them. There. That's about it. Bye. I'll do a solve of these three. First, I gotta answer the phone.